All right. Hello, 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 you beautiful souls. Thank you so much for stopping in to see what is going on at Destiny Calls Tarot. It is time, guys, for the morning message or the daily collective, depending on what time it is when I load this. We'll determine what we're going to call this particular reading this morning. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? The portal is open tonight. And it's time for us to manifest and get our blessings, okay? I'm so excited. I'm super duper excited. All right, so we're going to, guys, I think I heard my daughter going into the garage. I might have to pause the video for a second. She's always trying to do something on her own. We're gonna jump right into it, okay? We're gonna get right into it. Let's see what we need to know today, okay? What is the energy for today? What is the advice for today? What do we need to hear today, okay? Because we need to go through this portal with the right mindset, okay? Because if you are thinking negative, right? That's what you're gonna manifest. Something negative. Let's jump into it, okay? Spirit, what do you want me to use today? Let's go with it. All right. All right, definitely be making sure you're manifesting money, abundance, prosperity, victory, success. Ooh, this is not the energy for today, guys. We don't have time for that. You guys are stuck. Stuck in a position where you don't know like how to move forward when it comes to something. There's a plan that you have, right? And you're not. There's a plan, right? And you just on step 2 and you already stuck. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. Like you got the idea, right? Oh, this is a good idea. And you're like, okay, I like this idea. All right, let me start a plan. And that's all that's happened so far. You like the idea. You're like, let's start a plan, but you're stuck. No movement. I feel like there's a lot of conflict going on. That's one of the reasons why you're stuck. A whole lot of outside factors is affecting this situation. I don't think that you thought this plan out very well. I feel like you just had an idea. It was a passionate idea. It was a wonderful thought. You know how you come up with that new business idea, right? You're like, you know what? I'm going to sell dog tags. And you're like, that's what I want to do. And let me start selling dog tags. I'm coming up with a plan to sell dog tags. And then you go and you search dog tags places in your area and you find out it's not going to be as easy as you thought. Because it's a lot of people that sell dog tags. Something like that. So now you're in a place where you're kind of like stuck. Because there's conflict. There's multiple people, multiple things, multiple factors involved in this, right? And so now you're like, well, shit. It's 15 people on my block that sell dog tags. I don't want to do it anymore. So you're letting go of the idea. You're letting go of it because you're stuck. You don't know how to maneuver through the plan. And not only that, is the sun is in reverse. You're very unhappy, very depressed, negative, sad, feeling like you didn't have a clear vision of what this was, and you didn't. It's almost like the plan sounded beautiful, like in your head, but then when it came to putting it into action, it wasn't exactly what you pictured it was going to be like. And so now look at the King of Wands. You know, this is like the entrepreneur. This is the creator. This is the overcomer, right? Um, you're trying to overcome something. You're feeling like you need to be very creative, right? To do this. So you could be embodying this energy here. And so you're trying to listen to your intuition. You're trying to listen to your inner voice. You're trying to be patient with yourself. You're being quiet right now, waiting for those downloads to tell you like what you need to do to restore control over the situation. The devil is in reverse. But nothing's coming to you. Eight of Swords. Nothing is coming to you. Still trapped in your head. Feelings of like, you know, helplessness and hopelessness and victimizing yourself, victimizing other people, because it's not working. The Tower is here. It's not. This whole plan idea with the Tower being here is it's not working. It's breaking down. It's being destroyed. I feel like it's because it wasn't built on a strong foundation. Look at the foundation. You cannot build things on this type of foundation. If you build something on this type of foundation, right, it's going to break apart. It's no question to that. I feel like right now, you're kind of to yourself. You're not really showing a lot of love to anyone. You're not really making a lot of plans with anyone. There's not a lot going on with you right now because you're trying to like move away from this plan, this idea. You're trying to kind of like, well, I'm gonna move away from this and I'm gonna try to manifest something else. I'm trying to create something else. It's almost like you're like, I'm gonna just move away from the Tower. It's not fitting me. I'm going to move away. I'm going to try to manifest something else. Okay? That is not a good idea. That's straight up deception and manipulation. You got to do something about that Tower. You're manipulating yourself, right? Or we're manipulating ourselves when we think we can put in hard work and something else, another creation, right? When we haven't healed or been balanced out from the last situation we tried to pop off. Some of y'all need to check on your health. I feel like there's an imbalance somewhere with someone on a health situation. Because you're like, well, I don't want to feel this way about what happened to my first plan. So I'm just going to go ahead and put work into something else. You don't want to go through the pain. You don't want to go through the loss. You don't want to go through the feeling that something didn't work. You don't want to go through it. You kind of want to skip over the healing process. You kind of want to skip over the fact that there was a Tower moment. You're just ready to like, okay, I'm ready to move on and make another plan and see what else the world has to offer me. Here we go. I want some, I'm starting again. You're making plans to have another start. To balance something out, to bring stability to something. Spirit said you need to rest. You need to rest. You need to lay your ass down and rejuvenate yourself and gain your clarity and your strength because you have been wounded from this Tower. Spirit is like, you need to wait. Wait and think about what you really want to put your time, your work, and your effort into the next time. Like, you need to think it out. There's something that Spirit wants you to fight for, and I feel like you want to fight for it too. You know, it's something that that I feel like matches you. Look, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. This person right here can help get the plan off the ground again. But you have to, or if you embody this energy, you can get the plan off the ground again, right? You can have a different plan. You could create something new. But you need to open up. You need to talk to this person, or you need to talk about what's going on with you. Because I feel like you're hurting. You're hurting because the first initial plan that you got, that got like stopped and stalled. You're hurting. I feel like you're blaming people too. That's the crazy part. You're blaming other people for why something didn't go your way. You're blaming other people. And in the universe, you can't blame other people for why something didn't go your way. You have to look at yourself. If you don't do the inner work, you're going to keep running into the same situation. The universe isn't playing anymore. A lot of people don't understand the significance of 2020. 2020 was the year of clear vision. Everything that happened last year happened for a specific reason, right? There is a lot of meaning behind what happened last year. It was to teach us about ourselves. It was to isolate us so we could take a good look at ourselves. And after we were allowed to come out, right? After 2020 was over and now we can come back out. We were supposed to come out of 2020 different than how we went in. And if you came out of 2020 the same as you went into 2020, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. The universe is going to teach you a lesson. And it's not going to be a pretty lesson because you don't want to learn the lesson the easy way. Some people only learn lessons the hard way. Okay? It's no more bullshitting. It's no more making up stories. It's no more lying. If people notice that people can't get away with shit anymore. Have you noticed that? Like, everybody gets caught. Everybody gets caught now. You used to could get away with something and like nothing happened, but now it doesn't work that way anymore because 2020 was the year of perfect vision. Anything, that means when someone has perfect vision, they can see everything. Okay? People are not blind. They're not, they don't have filters over their eyes. They're not wearing glasses. People can see. The universe is making things visible on purpose. The universe is making you see things. And that's how it's going to be from this point on. Because we're supposed to be evolving. We're supposed to be elevating. We're supposed to be moving to a higher realm spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally. And if we don't choose to elevate ourselves, right, and we stay in this position, the universe is going to crush us every time. It's going to force us, even if it means through pain, to learn the lesson that we need to learn. Let's get what the advice is, okay? What is the advice, Spirit, today? What do we need to do? Spirit says, stop. Okay. Complete cycles. That's what we need to do. We don't know how. We open up doors, right? But we don't close them. We open up the door, but we don't close them. And that's going to be a problem. We have to learn with the word energy being in reverse to complete cycles. If you do not complete cycles, you will feel empty. You will feel without closure. And you will not get another opportunity again. If you don't complete the cycle, you won't get another offer. That's how it's working. That's how it's working. You know, you have people that's out of balance right now, that's repressing their feelings, and they're like, well, I'm ready to move forward. I want to move forward, but it's going so slow. But no communication about moving forward. No action about moving forward. No victory. No success with moving forward. You know why? Because people are thinking solely about themselves and their personal wish fulfillment. And this is not a I thing. This is not a me thing. This is a we thing. You see that? You see this Three of Pentacles? There's more individuals involved. This is why this here, this passionate new start, this idea, this thing that you had passion for, that you wanted to birth, this is why it didn't come in. This is why it's delayed, because someone took action way too fast. Way too fast. Not knowing whether or not, did they really want that? Is that the real idea? Was that the best idea for them? Now they're in a place where they're like, well, I don't know if I'm going to overcome this. I don't think I can overcome this because I really, 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 really wanted to sell dog tags. Well, now you have, Spirit is saying you got someone in a position where they're waiting for other companies to go down, or waiting for other dog tag companies to go out of business, because they're trying so hard to hold on to this idea. Spirit is saying you're resisting change. You're resisting change. Someone didn't get the lesson here in this situation. The lesson is completely different than the situation. The situation is the situation, but the lesson was completely different. Someone missed it. It went right past them, okay? Someone's still holding on to this idea because Spirit says you think it's the perfect thing. It's like, this is it. This is for me. I'm positive. I'm positive it is. Queen of Swords is in reverse. Spirit is saying there's a lot of overthinking going on. And Spirit is saying, look, it's delayed. And it's okay to take action. And if you really want to wait and try to hold on and resist change, because you feel like it's the perfect situation for you, you're going to emotionally, this is a situation that's going to have you overthinking and overly emotional. Because look, judgment is here. You won't make a call. You won't make a call on whether or not you're going to try something else or you're going to try this. You got to decide. There's the decision. You have to decide. Got to close that chapter. You have to decide. Like, what do you want to do? How do you want to move forward? How fast do you want to move forward? What decisions do you want to make here? This self-centered, self-absorbed energy, this insecure energy that is all about me and making sure I come out on top, you're going to screw yourself with that type of energy here. Spying on the other dog companies to see how they doing. It's a lot going on here. A lot of nervousness here. Spirit wants you to really come out of this place of mourning, come out of this place of sorrow, because you cannot manifest in that type of energy. I feel like there's some resentment going on. Maybe you resent the other. I'm just using this as an example. Maybe you're resentful to the companies that are working, the dog tech companies that are actually really booming and doing a good job. You know, I feel this energy that you're just really resentful, and I feel like you want to reconnect to your idea, right? Because there's something about the idea that you feel like you want to improve. You feel like you can make it better. But you're not going to be able to do anything right now because you're tired. And that's what Spirit is trying to say. You've been fighting and you're tired and you're confused, and you really need to get your emotions balanced out here. I feel like moving back to this emotionally is, you might need to block that out for a second, because there's still some things still tied to this idea or whatever you had that I still feel like is not going to be emotionally fulfilling. You're just not strong enough for what this is. You're not strong enough to complete this right now. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because you have no plan. None. So you need to rest. Take a seat. Take a bow for a minute. All right. This is what I have for you. Thank you so much. I hope this helped, guys, in some sense or another. Remember, these are not love readings. These are about any area of your life. It could be about love, money, success, career, family, friends, whoever. But this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for choosing me. I'm about to say what I usually say for personal readings. Thank you so much for stopping in, guys. I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Namaste.